Tough shooting in the first half. What did you say to your team at halftime to get them a little bit more?
Sure, I thought in the first half we weren't attacking the game on either end. We were playing around Florida State offensively. We weren't going at them. We weren't solid with the ball. Even defensively, I thought we were just lukewarm. And then in the second half, I said, if you're going to have a chance to win this game, you're going to have to go get it. And as far as just how you screen, how you try to get to the lane, play with just a more aggressiveness and assertiveness, not taking bad shots, but being assertive. And they did that, obviously, up to a certain point. And so I thought that obviously changed. Mike had a significant second half as well.
Let's talk about that 1 second span when they scored 6 points. Obviously, you feel the tension on the team. What did you tell your team going that time?
I think that's the one where Joe got the offensive foul, and then they hit the three. That was certainly costly, and then they hit it out. You know, that one of them was very uncontested. Miller made a couple of tough shots with a hand in the face, made some plays, but that hurts because you know, you need to not let the clock run down and turn it over like that, and then them to score obviously that quick was very costly.
Michael, the last minute there were a few timeouts there. What was your plan as far as you've got a tie game, a minute left?
Mm-hmm. Well, we wanted to certainly try to go through Mike, get him an inside touch, and I think we had an opportunity where we got the ball in the lane off the dribble. You know, I don't know, I have to look at the tape. I'd say had Joe on a back door where he had a shot, and then again the last one. They certainly were fighting to keep it out of Mike's hands, and that's why we got the alley to the lane, and that's when I think he threw it to Akil. You know, we got there. You got to obviously, once again, when it comes to that, they made the play, we didn't, and that was the difference. But we're trying to again go through Mike if we could, but if not, get to the lane and try to get something at the basket, so there'd be an offensive rebound and an opportunity to go ahead.
Tony, when you heard the whistle with 3:20 where they called Mike and not Mike Joe for the offensive foul, what did you think when you heard the whistle? Did you think it was on Joe?
I heard the whistle. I thought they were trying to foul us or grab us. I couldn't tell, and then they, you know, I got to watch the tape on that. Obviously, they said Joe pushed off to get open, which I hope it was a good call because it was certainly a pivotal play in that game, and I don't know if they were holding him first. I got to look and see, but initially I thought, okay, they grabbed us, and then I saw them wave it away.
So you feel that was probably a pivotal play?
Well, certainly it was. That was big. Again, he said 6 points in a second, but that was, I think. But we had our chances, and we turned it over a couple times when we had the ball down there. Fought hard to get to that spot, and then gave it away. And they made some plays too.
Jeff.
Tony, something similar happened at NC State, though you ended up winning the game. Why do you think it's been so difficult for this team to kind of close out, particularly after it's built a double-digit lead?
Right. You know, if you can look, it's not just one thing. It's a turnover. It's not getting a stop. All of a sudden they score quick. You know, they got to the layup, got to the rim off of a flat screen. A couple of defensive breakdowns. I don't know if we're hugging our guy or they're so aggressive they make a play. And then the other team, you know, making some big shots, which Miller made at least 2 down the stretch. So I think a combination of those things happened. And, you know, we talked about playing it to win. You had to. But once again, we couldn't come up with it. It would have been a great way for Sammy and Mike to go out, but unfortunately it's not. And we'll just have to be ready to battle on Sunday.
You know, what was the message, Tony, what was the message to the guys in the locker room? What can you say after, you know, a loss like this? It's excruciating.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say? You know, we talked about what got us back in the game. The way they were assertive in the second half was important. And but those things in the last few minutes, whether it was a poor defensive possession or two, a costly turnover, those make the difference. I said, you're going to be fine. I told the guys, you know, I know this stings. I wish I had words to make you feel a little better. It stings, but you're going to be all right. And, you know, you don't have a ton of games left, so you tapped into the assertiveness against a team like Florida State that you better have, or you won't even be in the game. They went to Beaver Bennett if they didn't find that for that stretch.
What's the deal with Malcolm Brogdon?
Yeah, Malcolm has a foot injury, and Malcolm and Hassan, I'll at the right time I'll address their status. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I know
that you wouldn't have it.
Yes, 2 days ago. Yesterday? I don't know. My days.
Do you address tournament implications long-term, what you have to do here in the next 2 games, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, we know we gotta play well. We play each game. That would've been a great one to get. In battle, we just gotta try to play well against Maryland. I can't tell you what exactly is required for us, where we're at in terms of that. I mean, I know we gotta play well, and we're capable of it. We're down to a 7-man rotation as of now, so that puts a lot of stress on us to play so hard and last as long as we can. But be that as it may, that's what we have to do. And you know, as I said, get ready to go on Sunday. Hopefully, spoil their season.
Are there any other questions for Coach? Doug? One more, Doug.
Would you like to have gotten the ball to Mike when we're down the stretch? It seemed-
Yeah,
Because he was making 3
Oh, he made some terrific plays. You know, they were really making it hard, and I think a couple times they were laying off. So I think that's what opened up some of the alleys to the lane, because they were trying so hard to keep it out of his hands, and we were again trying to get some action to him. But when they were laying on top of him like that and closing it down, that's when you just got to be able to make a play at that time, because again he was drawing so much attention. We couldn't even get a pass into him the last couple times, and again I thought, I'll look at it on tape, but I thought we got the ball in the lane where it needed to get to, and we didn't capitalize. 2 costly turnovers.